Welcome back to another episode of Podcast P, presented to you by Prize Picks, a Wave Sports and Entertainment original. I got my guys with me today, Dallas Rutherford and Jackie Long.
Yeah.
And we got a special guest today. This guy right here is the Turkish, once was the Turkish Michael Phelps, but scratch that to be one of the greatest young Turkish players coming out of Turkey into the NBA. Huge Harry Potter fan. Got to talk about that. We got Alperen Şengün.
Come on. Welcome to the show, son.
Welcome to the show, my guy. Welcome to the show.
Hold up. Dallas, give me the ball. Basketball, please.
The ball?
Just give me the basketball.
Fresh out the gate.
Fresh out the gate, right
before
to
we
it.
started, but I got to ask you, man. Look, I know people love sports and they love basketball. Please tell me what the hell you be doing at the free throw line with the basketball? Because you be like this, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And then you shoot the ball.
I'm just nice to be ball and it can be help me in the free throw, you know. I'm just, that routine started like a couple of years ago.
From where?
I know, I was talking to all the time.
Can you show me what you do?
No, don't touch that now. He just kissed it.
No, I didn't.
You're right,
Show me-
right.
No, show me what you do. Show me what you do, man.
Bro.
Because they need to have the lights off when you shoot your free throws. It's like real sex appeal.
I'm not gonna,
It's like, show me what you do.
I'm not gonna tell you the world, but, you know, it's just a secret for me. It's like, you know, I'm not telling anybody. But I'm just talking the ball nicely and spinning like this. And then doing this.
Man.
Giving her a little
One
love.
dribble and shot, yeah. But if it's not getting in, I'm talking to bat another time.
Cuss it out the next
I'm
time.
talking shit next time.
Where did it come from? Did you just have a stretch of just not shooting well from the free throw line, and it was like, you know what? Let me get a little positive juju on this basketball.
Like when I was playing in Turkey last year, it was like my free throw person was like 85, 86, something was like that. And then, you know, I just didn't want to change it. It was really good. Right now, he's not doing well that much, like 65 or something. But I just don't want to change it.
So you mad
know?
at her right now?
I'm talking bad right now.
Talking
Yeah.
bad.
And are you consistently saying the same things, or
Yeah, generally yes.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, this beginning of season, last season I was saying different things. Right now I'm saying different things.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's kind of all the time same thing.
Kind of all the same thing. Okay.
Do she got a name?
No.
What do like teammates say? Like, do teammates? I know teammates got to joke around. Like, what do they say about it?
Oh, actually they're not talking about it. Yeah, they just sometimes messing. Of course, in the practice, do that shit. But like, you know.
Yeah. Because if you miss one, and if I'm your teammate and I'm at the free throw line with you and you miss one, I'm like, hey, talk to your ball, man. Talk to your ball.
They're exactly doing that. Yes. They're doing that, but it's just a long routine, you know. I don't want to do it in practice and take everyone's time. So
So it's only game time.
Yeah, just game time.
Okay.
That's funny. What was the other dude who used to have that free throw line? He used to give everybody lane violations. He used to shoot it. It is.
Giannis used to do that,
Oh,
didn't he?
yeah.
Chuck Hayes.
Oh, Chuck
There's a lot of,
Hayes,
you know.
yeah.
He used to shoot. It did make you.
He used to have that little.
He shot with his wrist, only with his wrist.
Yeah.
If you really watch his free shot,
And he didn't bend his bend his knees. It was like off the toes, and it
That's
was
just an
Yeah.
ugly free throw, though. That's not really like
that's not a
something he
routine.
does like a routine. But there's been a lot of awkward or non-traditional routines that we've seen throughout the years. What are some of the routines that you guys have seen that you've thought was a little interesting?
I mean, Gilbert Arenas had the three, behind the back.
What about
Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah,
Jeff
Hornacek.
is my
What was
favorite,
his?
bro. He's-
Huh? He was
rubbed the
touching
face?
his face 3 times. He was my coach. He was assistant coach my first year.
Okay.
And he was telling me that.
Okay.
He does it
Like-
for his kids.
Yeah, he was.
I read that.
For his kids.
3
Yeah.
kids.
for his
Okay.
kid. Okay.
Maybe you should start,
Doing something for the
Yeah,
kids.
you really don't. Do you have a free throw? Like yours is just.
No, he just wondered when shoot.
I just do this. I what?
Like if you shoot it, you know, you don't need to like call
Get ready
another
for
shit.
it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? What would yours be, Jackie, if you were gonna have a free throw routine? Like, what was?
What would you do?
Yeah.
Shit, I probably.
You got the ball right here.
I gotta keep it with the crowd and the fans. Every time I go out,
Can you
make them
demonstrate
say
it?
something with me. I just probably say something like, "Bunky!" They already know they
That
gonna
shit
say
hit
it
the
with
back
me.
of the rim.
It's okay. As long as I got the fans in it with me, Bunky gonna make it.
Let's take a brief break from the episode. Look, the NBA season is here, and Prize Picks has got you guys covered when it comes to making some money.
That's right. With the season here, Prize Picks is helping me cash in. Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app, and with the new NBA season here, you can select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and turn $25 into $250, baby. Look, Prize Picks is really simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entry less than 60 seconds.
It's also that time of the year where many sports are happening at the same time. And of course, Prize Picks allows you to pick combo projections across football and basketball with specials so you can support all your teams while still cashing in.
Love cashing in, because I know for me, that's all I do. I don't know about you though, Dallas, but look, that's a story for another day. Be sure to visit prizepicks.com/podcastp and use code podcastp for a first deposit matchup to $100. And you already know what time it is. Cha-ching! Now back to the episode.
So I brought it up before you got to the NBA. Swimming was another thing you took up, and you had a crossroad of deciding either take the swimming route or basketball route. Ultimately, you chose the right decision, but was it tough making that decision? How did basketball stand out
Actually,
from swimming?
I was taking class like swimming and basketball, but I was doing other sports too, like soccer, like tennis and other things, but like they like my high and other stuff that coach in swimming class, he said normally you need to pay for going to take class, and then but that coach was telling me we're gonna like make you so good, like we're not gonna charge from you, just come here and then just take class, but it was just so boring, like I'm already good swimmer,
yeah,
and then they just showing you like how to do this slow, like and I didn't want to do that shit, just, and like, I'm going to basketball.
Yeah.
And my dad was sporting more basketball too. So, it was so quick decision. I just make it basketball.
Got it. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like my oldest daughter, we put her in swim class, and like she hates swimming now. Like it almost is the reversed effect of it.
So
She like it now?
She's like, oh, it's so
Wait,
boring.
As much
So
as they like
I mean,
going
like
to the pool.
she likes to swim. Like hot day, likes to be in the pool. But when it comes to like taking swim lessons and like swim camp, she's like, no, it's so boring.
It
like,
is boring, yeah.
And I get it. Like you have to love swimming. Like,
And if you know how to swim, if you're good at it, it's just so boring. Like I don't want to do all that slow things,
How often do you swim now? Do you swim at all anymore? Like just for, throw it back a little bit? Bring
just summers.
summer?
What's your favorite thing to do swimming?
What's
like
it called?
jumping in the high spot.
No, I'm talking about they got the backstroke, they got the butterfly.
I know.
you know what I
don't really care about that.
are you good at like how the water polo people, they know how to
Stay afloat, tread water.
tread, right? You good at that?
What is that?
Like where you
Tread
can't
water?
hold the side of the pool, you just got to stay in one place and tread
Yeah,
water.
of course I'm good at that. Yeah, like
I think that's a Euro thing, bro.
yeah. And my dad was a fisherman.
Okay.
Like, and I grew up in like water, so we
Yeah.
were always going somewhere.
Because actually, your teammate, fun fact, right? I was just in Serbia and Montenegro with Boban.
Yeah, Bobby.
And we're playing like this water sport, right? And we're like 40, 50 feet above water. And we're playing like this game where you got to catch, we're throwing like a little tennis ball around, or a little volleyball around, right? And you got to catch it and you can't drop it and throw it to the next person. It's like 4 or 5 of us in the water. And I'm struggling, like, they got 2 hands outside of the water. I got 1, and I'm like using that one to like stay afloat. And I'm looking at them, and they like bro, no cap, like damn near their abs was out the water.
Well, Boban was probably standing.
That's what I asked. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, are you
He had
standing?
to,
Like,
he had to
toes.
be standing.
no, but his homies was like, 5'8", like they weren't like the best shape, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
but and they're like
Corrugate.
all the way out the water. Like, there's a picture. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. And like our wives and shit is on the boat watching us, and they take a picture of us, and I'm like literally like this waving, like damn near
like
drowning,
you drowning
and all of
in
them is like this.
Trying to act like you're having fun.
I had a blast, but like I was worn out, like just from trying to stay afloat.
Boban is crazy, man. When we going to Bahamas, you know, everyone does that water slides. Boban is so tall though, but he's not even scared. Like he does all of them, bro.
Yeah, I love Bobby. I love Bobby because he
fine.
like as big as he is, like he's just a regular human being. Like he enjoys all the fun shit in life.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care. Like if he I'm big,
care.
so what? I'll try it. Like
Always he's positive, you know.
Yeah, great teammate. Great teammate.
I don't know if you know I'm nosy on this show. Real nosy.
Are you?
Yeah. I know some things about you that you probably think I didn't even know, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah?
probably.
I'm going to tell you what
What you
I
gonna
did. I
tell
did
me?
my little research, right?
Okay, let me see.
I know you won MVP multiple times, right?
Yeah, I got
Uh-huh. No. Let me do my research. Don't you tell me what you got. You got one in the Turkish Junior League, right? Right? Okay, you got one in the Turkish Basketball Super League.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And right after that, what did you want to do? You want to enter the draft. You want to enter the draft.
Yes.
But the coldest thing about it, winning all these MVPs, how old was you?
18 years old.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You see how I know stuff? I know these things.
It's
Now,
really-
I want to know, with being 18, winning all these MVPs, the question I'm asking you is kind of stupid, but I'm going to go ahead and ask you anyway. How did you know it was time to move on to the NBA?
Like it was really hard, you know. It's really hard for the like European peoples coming to America, you know. And it was a lot of people was telling me don't go play like in EuroLeague 1 year, get more improved yourself, you know. But like there's a lot of rules in like Europe, like you can handle it that easy. And for example, maybe you guys know Fenerbahce is a big club. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. It's like in big club in Turkey, you know. They have a lot of money and other shit. And I was playing in Beşiktaş. It wasn't a like, Turkish league is like, they saying three good league in the world, you know. But I wasn't playing like other like championship league and like Euro league and other things. And Fenerbahce give me big money, like 2 million or something, 2 million euro or something. They give it to me. I wasn't taking that much money from Beşiktaş, but if I was like expecting that contract, you know, it was everything getting harder for me because they putting buyout your contract, and if you're gonna go NBA, you need to pay like $3 million or some stuff, you know, which is stupid because like they're gonna make money because I'm gonna play 1 year or something, and even they're not gonna let me go, you know. And I said, no, I'm just going to play here. I'm playing 35 minutes over here, you know. I don't want to go big team and play 20 minutes because in Turkey, if you are like Turkish player, they're not like supporting you that much, you know what I'm saying? Like they always going American players, like European players, you know. They're not supporting that much Turkish players. And then I said, I'm not going to go over there. I'm just going to go NBA. I'm just going to go draft in this summer. And even I'm not playing over there, I want to like improve my language, my body, you know, and it's time's going to come and I'm going to play one day, you know, and then that's happened. I didn't listen to anybody. Even my like agency was telling me, you know, wait, but I said no.
Yeah.
I just want to go.
I mean, all them MVPs, why wouldn't you go?
Yeah,
It's
for
time
sure.
to go. You don't need to be where you at no more.
So you just felt ready, like wasn't.
Yeah, I was ready. Yeah, but I knew it all. I knew it always. I'm gonna go NBA one day, but I didn't expect I'm going to that early. Like I was thinking 21, maybe 22. You know, but it was a big step when I went to Beşiktaş that year. You know, I can't say we were lucky because Beşiktaş didn't have that much money, and they couldn't get like normally 5 American players you can get in your team, and other players need to be Turkish. You know. Beşiktaş didn't have that much money, and then it was great for us, you know, and then we were so young team, and then they just got 3 American players. They didn't get anyone in front of me, so it was a big chance for me to play. So and then I use it,
Got it.
as in right way.
Shined. Okay.
So you make the jump to the NBA on draft night. You get drafted by Oklahoma, but then you immediately get traded to the Houston Rockets. And so you got introduced to the business side of the NBA. So talk a little bit just about the draft night, your experience, some of the emotions you had, and did you have any insight? Did you know you were going to be traded?
No, I didn't know actually. Actually, I it was like, everyone is talking about before drafted, who's gonna go this pick. I expect I'm gonna go before 10. It was like Orlando, Sacramento, like 8, 9, We passed that, and then they said Washington, Charlotte was other teams. But I knew they're not going to pick me because I didn't even work out with them. I didn't even work out with Houston, actually. But my agent was telling me all the time, they calling me for you. They want to learn what do you do? Like, they calling everybody, I was like getting bored because I was like getting nervous. They're not going to pick me, Like, I'm going high pick. I didn't want that. Actually, I didn't want to go to OKC that much. Like, and how I can say my OKC workout wasn't like maybe some of my worst workout I did since I came here, It was really so hard. They said, you're going to OKC, but my agency was in my table, He said, you're going to OKC, but they're going to trade you in Houston. But I don't even know anything about Houston because I didn't even talk them, But they were telling me, OKC is so boring. I hope not, you're not going over there. And I think, when they told me you're going to Houston, I was a little happy, because something to do over there, people said.
Right.
I was lucky it's a lot of Turkish people over there too, so which just helped me a lot. So
Yeah, I don't think you can find many Turkish people in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
no way.
So when they call your name and you said you really didn't want to go, like, how do you kind of cover your emotions? Like, you have to go out there and smile still, like.
I really fucked up actually because, Adam Silver was saying they were saying hug him when you guys go over there, like be comfy next to him, But there's a video. I'm taking my cab and going next to him. He wanted to hug me, but I'm just holding his hand. And then, but because I'm so nervous, I don't know what to do and I don't know how to talk. I wasn't knowing English that time. Like, it was like 0 or something, I was just saying yes, no, and I just hold his hand. He wanted to hug me, but I was so nervous. I didn't know. I'm seeing all that things after that night, all the videos they were talking about, But he was so nice. He was telling me like, I'm sorry, I don't know Turkish, like, I can talk with you. I said, no problem. Yeah. I was just saying like easy things.
Yeah.
So that's all I can say.
It wasn't personal, Mr. Silver. It wasn't personal. Early in your career, combined for 42 wins, first couple seasons in Houston. But I know that's different from you. You've been successful over in Turkey. You know what winning is like. You've won huge accolades. Now you're in a new city, new culture, new league. Talk to us about, on the basketball side, going through that first couple years in Houston. You guys weren't successful, weren't winning, tough times. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Like you said, I was winning all the time in Turkey, but and in Europe is much more different because if you're losing, everyone is sad, like no one having fun, like you can't even talk in the bus, you know what I'm saying? Because it looks bad to coaches' eyes, But when I came here, like first weeks, I wasn't having fun. I'm so sad, but I'm see everyone is having fun, because they saying we have game again 2 days later. If you like thinking this, you're not gonna play good another game. Just live it, But first few weeks, I was like in a really bad mood all the time. But after some point, I said like I will need to act like how everybody act like, And then I changed my dad feelings actually. And then, like you said, we're losing a lot actually, And these things, like losing and winning, after some point, it's getting used to it,
Right.
Like another game you're saying like, we're going to lose again.
Right.
It's putting you that mental, So it was, which was bad for us. But now it's, a lot of things change, team change. Like, I can tell like right now is like, we are in more mental like more winning mental. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now, like I said, first 2 years I was losing, but I was having fun. But now still that my old feelings come back, you know, like we're losing and I'm like bad that night. I don't want to do anything. Like, you know, I'm just thinking about a game. But still, like, you know, I think it's great to be back that feelings and just winning mental, you know, and give your everything in the court. And it's working. Like, you know, we're doing great right now.
Yeah.
As a
As long
team.
as you're not bored, you good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
because I
get
mean,
bored,
you know,
it's a
when
problem.
the expectation is to win at this point, right?
Yeah,
so
for
like
sure.
you do go back to those feelings of like, all right,
Yeah.
y'all,
It's great.
one game lost. We know what we got. We've been winning. Like, let's turn this around. Let's get back on track.
Yes.
I know exactly. Like, you know, we were struggling to get a win, you know, this past week or a week and a half.
We know.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, but you can speak on that, like knowing what that feeling is like, you know. When
Yeah, it's
you're not
bro.
winning,
We,
it's
we
like-
win 6 in a row. It was so much fun, you know. Everyone having fun,
Yeah.
like happy in practice, you know. But first 2 years, you were coming to practice, you were sad. We had still
Here
energy.
goes
We were
another
so
day.
young, but now it's much more different, you know. Like everybody's happy. Like we are like winning team right now, you know, and everyone wants to win. That's the big point. Everyone is helping each other, you know, and like we having fun. Like feel good, you know. Like I never feel that way since I came here. Now it's just great for me and
Yeah.
for teammates, you know.
Talk a little bit about like your English, because just talking with you, you're good. Like we understand you and all that, but when you get to Houston, you know, the Rockets maybe had a little concern. You're young, you don't know English. What have you been doing to learn English, and what kind of communication did you have with your teammates when you first got there?
Okay, I'm gonna tell. Like, you know, everyone is American in the team,
Right.
and like you guys talking so fast, you know, it's like hard to understand, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and we didn't have that much European player in our team, you know, first 2 years. Boban was on the team, but Boban English is not
Not great
perfect.
either, yeah.
Also, you're gonna kill me if you see this, but and
love you, Bobby.
Who's better at English, Boban or so far?
you know what?
I would say Bobby's probably a
yeah,
little.
Bobby,
Really?
of course.
Bobby's got you
He's
about
in the
great.
league
Yeah.
9 years.
Yeah.
You know, we still
His
like
English
talking
better.
shit about that. Like he talking shit about
learned
me, I'm
English
talking shit
faster.
about him. Yeah, my English, like I was really bad. First 6 months, I was like talking. I wasn't talking that much, you know. And I came with somebody else I bring somebody from Turkey, which is his English wasn't perfect too, but he lived before in Europe and other things, and he's in my agent company, and then he was living with me. But that's have some good points and bad points, because like you can be lazy, because I was telling him tell this. I was being lazy, you know, in first 6 months. And good things, he was helping me about everything, you know. But maybe I was learning quicker if I was by myself, you know. I still learn, you know.
Yeah.
And then I found out some girl, like she's still my girlfriend, like in almost 2 years.
Okay.
So
They got him a little H-Town thing.
How does she feel about the whole
like a-
basketball thing? Is that, you know,
she doesn't know anything
jealous.
about basketball.
Oh, okay.
Like she doesn't know anything about sport actually.
He was asking you about was she jealous with you making love with the basketball. That's what he was asking.
Yeah, she always in my ass after the game. She's saying what you told the ball this time, like you know.
Yeah. So how long did it take until you finally grasped, like, okay, now I'm starting to understand like this other language?
I can tell this year actually.
Up
Like,
until this year?
Yeah, even last year I was like do all that things with that Turkish guy, you know, all post game interviews and other things. But now I can tell I do everything literally by myself.
And then your teammates teaching you some stuff.
They did before,
Yeah.
but right now, Josh Christopher was teaching me a lot of things, and he knows a lot of like shitty words and other shit. You know, like even you can't hear anywhere, but he was talking all the time. You know, yeah. Jalen, I can say Jalen teach me a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
And Yeah, but this is not
What
a
do
good words.
What words Jalen teach you?
I don't know. Like I can tell right now, but like you know,
Yeah, be careful.
yeah,
Be
there's a lot
careful.
of things.
It is. Have you ever took up another language?
Nah.
No, I wish I knew Spanish.
I want to do it for acting,
I did Spanish 4 years of school.
and you don't know poquito.
It's little. My wife's Serbian, and so
Oh really?
yeah, she's Serbian. So when I went back to Serbia, you know, I didn't understand anything they were saying. So when we got back this summer, she got me in touch with a tutor, and so for the past couple months, I've been picking up on the language, the Serbian language, and then I downloaded this app called Ling, and was learning how to you know
My
a few words here and there on
does the
Ling.
same thing.
Yeah.
She's trying to learn Turkish.
Yeah, we had Jalen Green here
I
last
watched it.
season, and we was talking about his welcome to the NBA moments, and one of his moments was matched up against Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
And he said it was just, you know, he punished me. It was nothing he could do guarding
man.
Joel. What was your NBA like rookie welcome into the NBA moment?
I can say after that I got drafted before the summer league, you know, we were working out with the team for getting ready for summer league, and KJ dunked on me in the practice.
KJ Martin.
Yeah, he dunked on me in the practice. You know, I used to get like every shot in Turkey. Like I was a like block leader and other things in Turkey, which is the surprise for for you guys. And yeah, I give him space. I wasn't knowing him.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know who the KJ are before I came NBA. And I give him space to, and I can jump with him in the same time, you know. And he go that fucking too fast left, right, and go with the left, you know. And then I was a little late, and then he dunked on me. But I didn't even see he dunked on me or not. I just felt, and then I said, it was my Turkish guy over there. I said, did he dunk on me? And then he said, yeah. And then everyone was telling me, oh yeah, welcome to the NBA. Welcome to the NBA.
Was that an adjustment, like the athleticism, like from being in Turkey and then coming to the NBA? Was that like just a wow? Like it's
I was in Turkey.
so
I was
athletic over
really
here.
athletic guy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because we have a lot of American players over there too, but not like here.
Mm-hmm.
Now when I came here, like, you know, you can't say anymore you're an athletic guy, you
Right,
know,
right.
and all that peoples. But I still got some dunks, some games, you know. I like if I catch somebody in the under the rim, I still can dunk some. But
Y'all ain't got no moments, do y'all?
huh?
Y'all got any moments?
No, not them.
Nah.
Someone was getting dunked on yesterday, though.
He had some posters
I
yesterday.
felt bad for him, bro. It's his first game. It's like, oh my gosh. But he took it like a champ. He took it on the chin.
Yeah.
Kept moving on.
That spin fucking move, that
It's quick.
it's quick. I'm like, God, like the first time you did, and I'm usually good picking up on moves. So after you hit me the first time, I'm like, all right, I'm expecting.
No, I knew it. You think I'm gonna go baseline because you all guys know.
Yeah.
When I get the ball, James Harden calling baseline, like, you know, and then like I knew it. You're gonna close the baseline.
Yeah.
And when I feel you behind me, I said, let me do this.
Yeah.
And I got you, but
Like I got
And,
crossed on the shimmy. Like,
Yeah.
and I fouled you too.
yes,
They didn't
you
call
fouled
it.
me.
I
Big.
fouled
It
the
was a
shit
big
out of
foul.
It was like
I
embarrassing.
seen
Like
you get mad too.
They didn't call shit.
they didn't
man.
call. I'm
Yeah, he had a lot
surprised.
of-
I was very surprised they didn't call shit. But after, you hit me that first time, I jumped hard left, like, because I thought he was really going baseline. And then the second time, I'm like, all right. And
He
it was on
opened
the
the
opposite
baseline.
side. So I'm like, all right, I'm expecting it this time. Hit me with it again. Like,
I hit it. Yeah, but
then I was like questioning myself,
you.
like, how fast is he? Like,
Yeah, it was like,
Like,
shit was
awkward
fast.
quickness.
you know,
like,
you know what is the funniest? When I was like in Turkey, you know, that was like always my signature move. And we were in the practice one time. One of my teammates, we were like playing 1-on-1, mismatch 1-on-1, and then I was playing and I spin baseline so quick, and then he said, "I was always seeing this how you doing it, but like I was saying, no, he can do it to me, like." And then he said, when you did that to me, it was motherfucking fast. Like, you know, it was like shock, like, you know, because like I play physical too, you know. I've hit once too, and then he thinks I'm gonna hit him again and just turning, you know.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting, like, all right, he wants to bang. Like let's stand him up here, and I literally it was nothing I could do on that play.
Every man knows how dangerous it can get when going for a close shave below the belt. That's why I trust Manscaped for all my sensitive areas. Hey, wait a minute, fellas. Talk about why do y'all love Manscaped?
I love because exactly what you said. Take care of those sensitive areas, and I don't got no worries.
What about you, Dallas?
You know, sometimes you got to trim a little bit, you know, maybe, you know, visually adds a few inches or so. So you go in there with confidence. So that's what you got to do.
Okay.
Well, I don't know nothing about that, but gentlemen across the nation, I have an urgent message for you. This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. The brand that took your balls to space is now launching them to Ultra Spear.
Introducing Manscaped's 5th generation performance package featuring the all-new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Yup, 5.0. With new cutting-edge designs and next-generation skin-safe blade heads for different shaves. It's pretty much a spaceship to take your boys downstairs to the next level.
So inside this package, you'll find the star of the show, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Their 5th generation trimmer features 2 interchangeable next-gen skin-safe blade heads, a standard one for taking a little off the top, and a new foil blade to go smooth wherever your heart desires.
Also inside, this package features the new Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose hair trimmer, crop preserver ball deodorant, crop soother toner, and 2 free gifts.
Join the 9 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with the new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code PODCASTP at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code PODCASTP at manscaped.com. Your balls have been through enough. It's time to go Ultra with Manscaped. Guys, did you know that 80% of men will experience hair thinning in their lifetime? It's normal, but it doesn't have to be your fate. You can get ahead of thinning with Nutrafol.
P, I knew that, and that's why I shaved my head years ago.
So look, take control of your hair's future with Nutrafol, the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement, so you don't have to do that part.
Nutrafol supports healthy hair growth from within by targeting root causes of thinning such as stress, hormones, environment, nutrition, lifestyle, and metabolism through whole body health.
Guys, make sure you take that first step to visibly thicker, healthier hair. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/men and enter our promo code PODCASTP.
Find out why over 4,000 healthcare professionals recommended Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, and enter promo code PODCASTP.
That's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code PODCASTP.
So you guys know how much of a Drake fan I am, so you know I'm excited to see Drake and J. Cole on tour. And with today's episode being sponsored by SeatGeek, you know where I'm going to be purchasing my tickets.
That's a great move because SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app with more than 70,000 events every day, from sports to concerts and more. So I'm not surprised that's where you're going to get those tickets.
Yeah, see, I usually hit up Drake for my tickets, but when he don't give them, I just be like, what's a better way? SeatGeek. You know?
They put all the tickets across the web in one place, so you know you're getting the best deal. Then they rate the tickets on a scale from 1 to 10. And finally, every ticket is backed by their buyer, guaranteed, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps.
I like that. Jackie, I think we should get our passes on SeatGeek.
I'm with it, brother.
Make sure y'all use my code PODCASTP for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code PODCASTP. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. So you get drafted, and by year 3, you hit a growth spurt, which is crazy. But I mean, you were 18 when you got drafted, so I guess you still had time to grow. When did you realize that, hey, I might be getting taller here?
Actually, I didn't think that, but since I came NBA, I think I got some couple inches. I grew up, and I don't know how that happened, but it just happened.
Because what would you list it when you first got to the league? What was your height?
I think it was 6'9", but
Okay.
now it's 6'11".
Now he's 6'11". That's crazy.
Man, must be nice.
Must be nice.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ain't doing it
6'11".
right. What's in that Turkish water?
I know they have a lot of things.
Can't tell us that one either.
Your dad tall?
He's okay. 6'2", something like that. Yeah, my brother's
Okay.
tall. He's like 6'6", 6'5", something like that. Yeah.
But you the tallest.
Yeah, I'm the tallest one. I'm the tallest one all entire my family.
With that height difference now you're 6'11". Did that have an advantage to you? Like, did you feel the advantage going into games? Like
Yeah, of course.
that extra 2 is helping me here.
Yeah, I don't know actually. I don't really like realize I grown up, but people is telling me you get like you look big. I don't know that much is giving me that much advantage because like a couple inches, I don't think it's a big deal. But I grew up with the muscles and like and I really work hard this summer too because I know it is after you're losing 2 in a row years, it's like something needs to get better. And I really worked hard this summer and I was so focused. I was just doing like basketball, lifting, it was like more lifting this summer for me. And I was in Santa Barbara like 1.5 months. I was just focused on what I'm doing, eating well, and like it's Santa Barbara like kind of village. And if even you want to do something, like there's nothing to do, And I didn't even come LA. I just came one time all that 1.5 months because I didn't want to do anything. I just want to do what I'm gonna do over here, and ready for a season. And when I was in Turkey before Santa Barbara, I was doing just basketball, like my shooting, my mid-range shooting, all that things. I bring some Serbian coach from Serbia, which I like more discipline, and I get used to it when I'm growing up, and I had really great summer and growing up with the muscle and other what I can't do it before, so I'm showing in what I'm in NBA right now.
Yeah. You definitely are. You definitely are. We see the improvement. And I was one that vouched long time ago. I like this kid, man. He's good.
Yeah,
like,
I saw it.
This kid is good. So I definitely see the improvement. You are one of the best up and coming players. And just stay there. Wherever you at, stay there. Continue to grow, continue to get better.
Yes.
Use every summer, utilize what my strengths are, what my weaknesses are, and try to make everything as even as possible. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Keep going.
So it's your first season with a new coach, with Coach Udoka. But talk a little bit about, him coming to the team, kind of changing the identity. What's been the biggest change that he's brought to your guys' team, both on and off the court?
He's like, I can say like, he's like great off the court and on the court. And he's not that old, he's young. He's like acting like a player still. And I can say he's the biggest part. He's like so professional, on the court. He knows what he's gonna do off the court. He like having fun with us, like, laughing with us, do everything, what I'm saying? It's not gonna lie to your face, and which is I like. I grew up in Europe and a little bit, if you guys know, Europe is tough, coach is tough. And right now, like I said, is the bigger part is like being professional. Everyone is so professional, our coaching staff, our players, Fred, like Jeff, we have all that veteran guys. And he brings a lot of things. Like I can tell even he brings like happiness to us. Like, everyone is happy right now on the practice, off the court, like, he helping us a lot.
Yeah.
Which is great for us.
Yeah, because it says a lot when there's a level of preparation that going into a game, going to a practice, that you feel comfortable with. Like,
yeah.
I know he's going to have us where we need to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, from that point on, it's on us, you know what I mean, to win the game or to finish, But, yeah, that definitely says a lot when, changing from the previous coach to Ime now. And, it's showing. Like, you guys are playing at a high level. Y'all look good, man. Y'all definitely look good. It was young. And especially it's good coaching for you guys being young,
for
too.
Sure. It's like biggest part for, I think, coaching stuff has changed for us. Like, they're in our mind, bro. Like, on the game, even Jalen. I can say Jalen was more comfortable first 2 years. I was always like a little nervous because I didn't know English that much, and I couldn't like explain myself like that much. But even Jalen right now playing great because like email, like in his mind, like if you do bad things, his email is talking shit to him. Like he can do the same mistake next position. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like that before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For me and for other guys. And now, like in defense and offense, and we are awake. We know what we're doing right now, which is great for us. It's like more professional.
How does it feel having a coach like him, knowing he trusts you to run the offense a lot of times through you?
Like he trusts me. He trusts me in a lot of things. It's making me like play more with confidence. Like I'm shooting well now, like because he giving me that confidence. He's like coming to me in the practice. He's saying, shoot that. Like nobody can talk to you. If I'm not shooting, he's like, oh, come on, man. Like, like
Right.
He's like talking to me. But like I can say he just biggest part is talking to us. He teaching us. Like on the game, he's like calling us, we're going to do this. Come on, like, like go dominate, like he can guard you, like he's like always like this, giving us confidence in the game.
So the communication.
Yeah, communication is the biggest part. And we have like other assistant coaches too, not just Ime. Other ones is like Ime too, like Smoke, you guys,
Yep,
Royal,
No Smoke, yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Tigo is a champion, Ben, like all coaching stuff is great, like they're all like with like Ime, they're like in the practice, on the game,
I don't know if you've watched any of our episodes, but P usually rates a young player, and every player that P like picks on our show, like they end up playing well. So I don't know if it's kind of like the opposite. Like we've heard of the Drake curse. We might have to start like a P's blessing or something like that. But not just, Paul, but guys like Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, a lot of your peers are giving you a lot of high praise in your short time in the NBA, and you guys recently just played against the Denver Nuggets, which I think you've said that Nikola has been one of your idols in the league. Talk a little bit about that game, and have you been able to develop any type of relationship with him yet?
Jokic is that like not social media guys and other things. He just care about like basketball and family, But which is he's a great guy and he's a European. Like I can say all European bigs and other players like so close to here, like so close to each other, And Jokic saw, of course, what I'm thinking, like what I'm saying about him. I'm pretty sure he saw it, like, and people is telling him, Alpi is like, saying this. Every after the game, he's coming to me like saying, good job, Alpi, great job, keep her up, always giving me like good talk, which is great for me. I like not trying to play like him, but like, our games is similar,
Yeah, very similar.
And when we were playing with Clippers yesterday, like we were in the, I think Leonard was shooting or something. Yeah, we were in the line with James Harden. He's a huge player. And then he told me something I didn't understand. And then I said, what? And then he said, like, I'm so proud of you. Like, he said, yeah, keep her up, And then I said, like, it's really great to hear from you. Thank you, man. Like,
Yeah,
these
awesome.
moments is like amazing moments for me, where I grow up, like, and come here, like sitting with Paul George is like every kid's dream, I can say, and where I am right now, everything is a big, huge dream for me.
Yeah. That's the beauty of the NBA, man. Like
Yeah,
we
for sure.
appreciate the young guys coming up, and I know in that situation, James is, was in Houston for a long period, and it was almost like, passing the torch to you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm proud of what you're doing now,
Yeah.
and you're representing for H-Town. So, that's a beautiful moment between y'all two.
Yeah, it's great. It was a great moment. I'm never gonna forget. I can always talk about it.
What do you like playing more, offense or defense?
Offense,
shot
of
blocker.
course.
Offense?
Yeah,
Offense now.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying this because right now y'all defense is real good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's your big culture shift right
Yes.
now.
You
and
have
you
to.
know if we gonna talk about defense or anything,
yeah.
we got to talk about your teammate Dillon Brooks.
Oh man.
Yes, we got to
Dillon the
talk
Wheelin'.
about your Dillon the Willing or whatever. We know you like talking trash and talking shit and all that. His His energy is at always, they say 10, but I'm going to say 1,000. Wow. You know, take me back to your first time playing with Dillon and the difference between playing against him and now being his teammate.
Bro, always play against him is a sucks. Everybody knows that, you know, like on like even for big guys, you know, like you're going to sit and screen him, you know, you don't know what's going to happen, like, you know, but if we are same team with him, he's a great person. Like he's helping us a lot, like, you know, off the court, on the court. And when he came to here, we're in the Bahamas, he was helping us a lot, you know, on the court, off the court, he was always talking. And if you have Dillon Brooks, like, you're just giving him best player on the other team. He just really does everything, like, you know, and which is great for us. Like, I can say I wasn't, like, great defender, but now, like, I'm getting better because we have better defensive player on the team.
Right.
Dillon, man, like, and he's an energy. He's an energy guy.
He was
you know?
playing tough.
He's an energy guy.
He is, bro.
Which I appreciate. I appreciate, you know, when guys compete on the defensive end, because I'm a defensive guy. I like playing defense. It's just some of the stuff was just like, all right, bro, this is not basketball. Like
He was walling up,
I'll be
bodying a lot.
dribbling and he's holding on to my arm, like hooking it, and I'm like, bro, what, like. And they're not calling it. Like that was what had me so frustrated yesterday. Is the shit he was doing, they just weren't calling it.
That's still like, you know,
But-
he's just giving.
But you want
He's
that.
giving
Yeah,
everything.
I like as a competitor.
Every team have like this player. Like
As a
kinda in
competitor,
NBA,
I
you know?
appreciate. Like he might think that like, oh, I get on. Like I enjoy playing against Dillon because he's going to make me a better player. Like
Yeah, of
he's out
course,
there
for sure.
to now
Same
I got to
thing.
start thinking
Same
in
thing
different
for me.
ways to
Has his
attack him.
intent.
What else
Has
is he
his
going to do? You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got to think of something.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching him guard you last night
It
because it was a
fun.
challenge.
Yeah,
kinda,
it was a challenge. It was fun.
Has
Like,
his intensity ever stunned you this season? Like something he did stunned you?
Not really. Like he is like everybody knows who is he, you know, and what he does. Like it didn't surprise me that much. I know what was coming.
yeah.
You know?
So you're in H-Town, and you know you're there with another legend in Hakeem. How much has he been a help, or how closely have you worked with him? I mean, I know, you know, he's been well documented with working with Dwight, with LeBron,
All the
Kobe,
legends,
you
yeah.
know, all the legends. And now you're there. Have you had a chance to work with him?
I've worked with him once. I wanted to work with him like many more times, but like, you know, he's a like busy man, and we had just one time chance to work with him. He's like 59 or something, 60 something like that. But it was my first year, and then when we worked together, I was so surprised how he's moving like that still.
Still looks good.
Yeah,
huh?
like still, you know, like that spin move he does still is like faster than me, you know,
Yeah.
like we did like 1 hour, 1.5 hour practice together, and he teach me a lot, like all that things. I can tell like after that time I was doing spin move a lot, you know, but not with the like I was doing in post up, but he showed me play face to face and then do spin move. You know, I wasn't doing that much, but I can tell he like helped me with that, and then I started doing that like spin move and like hook shot. You know,
So the real question though that I just have to know, there's a little rumor circulating about Hakeem that he actually charges $50,000 for a
bro,
workout.
I heard that.
So,
Yeah.
so
This summer with Giannis.
are you
Giannis,
sure?
right?
Is it because he's busy, or is it because it's just like?
Hey, you need
50,000.
some of this
It's
stuff
working.
I got.
I
I
don't
mean,
know
hey.
that though. I
better
don't know. I
make
just
you-
heard, but I don't know if it's true or not.
Is that for
I'm
NBA
asking
players?
you.
Maybe it's true.
don't
So,
blame
so
him.
you didn't pay the 50.
No way.
Okay.
That's just for NBA players?
I don't blame him though.
Like,
He like, man, these cats is getting that money.
I mean,
now.
if you did pay, he might be able to
$50,000.
charge more now because you know that's spin move.
right, right.
We have like
$100,000
Houston Rockets sale. We have like, you know,
50,000.
if you are a Houston Rockets player, he's not charging that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all get a little discount being
Yeah,
in Houston.
discount. We have some discount.
Because he don't got to travel. You know, like I get it.
I wouldn't
Come
even
on,
pay the
bro.
discount.
25.
I'm not paying that. Not even a discount.
What if he got you better though?
he better have me starting, and I better be scoring tons of points every game. I'm paying him 50,000. He crazy.
You have to pay him a lot of money to get
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you got yours for free.
Yes, I
Yeah,
got
take it to
first
heart
time
with
it's
you.
free.
I
all
mean, but
time.
when you got Bron, you got Kobe, like
I'd be charging.
it might just be a rumor just cause
I
like
bet you they didn't pay him.
Hakeem, I dropped this little 50 for you, like.
I
and
don't
it probably
believe-
was just
I
like
don't believe
Hakeem's
he charged
charging
from
50.
Giannis.
I don't believe LeBron.
was
and none of
50
them
though,
paid
bro.
him.
No.
I'm saying though, like
Come on,
Cole,
man.
think about it.
He
Cole
be
probably
talking
just threw
about
50 to
all
Hakeem, like, Hakeem, like he probably didn't ask Cole for nothing. Like, here you go.
Nah, he sent him an invoice.
You think he sent the man?
So you're playing great basketball right now, and you're looking like an all-star. And so far, you've been the youngest center to ever post 1,000 points and 200 assists. And with numbers like that, in your mind, are you thinking about making, an all-star team or first-team All-NBA? What kind of goals do you have for yourself in the league?
What are you saying right now is a big dreams for everybody, And of course, I want to be all-star. I want to be championship. I want to feel how that's feel, But before everything right now, I just want to win, I just want to be in the great spot. I want to do best for my teammates and my team. And if that coming with all-star, it's going to make me all-star, it's going to be like gift next to it. But before all that things, I would just want to be like a winning team player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for I want to be all-star. I want to be all-star, of course, but I'm not playing for that. I'm not doing that rebound, assist. I'm not trying. How I can say I'm not trying to get some more assists, more rebound. I just playing positions. I'm just trying to read the right play. And like you said, all-star. Of course, it's big dream for me.
Right.
And just one player had all-star before in Turkey. It's going to be history if I do, Like I said, if we're winning, we are a good team, and it's bringing that to all-star for me. I'm not going to say no, it's going to be great for me.
You're
gonna
going to
it.
be an all-star.
You gonna get there.
I
You
hope.
gotta,
I'ma tell you congratulations.
and I know that's the political thing to say, but you gotta be like, you know what? I am an all-star, because what you're doing is when you're saying I want to make the right plays, the right reads, I want to play winning basketball. That's cool, but you know what that looks like for you when you guys have success. You're balling, you're rebounding, you're making plays defensively. You're setting guys up for, easy catch and shoot opportunities. You're setting screens. You know what that is for you. That's about just being consistent now. You know what I mean? Now you got to hold yourself to that level. I am an all-star. And for me to do this, I just got to be consistent. That's going to make me an all-star. You know what I mean?
Actually, I started doing that this year. For example, before the game, I'm really locked in. Yeah, I'm so focused. I'm saying I'm gonna go over there and killing it. I'm gonna dominate. I'm feeding myself with energy and all that, things before the game. Right now, I'm listening to all that motivation music right now. I'm saying I'm gonna be best in the court. But like you said, of course, I want to be you saying I want to be all-star. But yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna be all-star, but I'm saying I'm gonna just go dominate, my help winning the team, I just thinking that right now.
Yeah. Because I used to be like that as well. I just want to win games. If all-star happens, it happens. But then I started to realize if I set a standard of how I think I'm supposed to play, then that's what's going to make me an all-star. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when I shifted that mindset of the standard for me, try to go for 30, try to, dominate on both ends, win games, that's what's going to catapult me and get the votes and get the recognition and put me on that platform as one of the best players in the league. And so, I think it is good to think that way. There's nothing wrong with having personal goals.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Just make sure it falls in line with team goals.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
And just holding yourself to a high standard.
Is there anything you want to ask P or any of us before we wrap this show up?
I want to ask something for Paul George.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to learn.
Figuratively for Paul.
Yeah,
I thought that too.
Absolutely.
Sure, there's nothing you want to ask me.
Maybe next time.
Might need some loans.
Well, what is it that you want to ask? What you want to ask P, man?
I just wanted to learn, because I didn't have yet, and hopefully it's not going to be happen never. Like when you get like you had like some big injuries before in your career, you know, like how did you come back? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So my first injury really ever was breaking my leg. And when that happened, like I was at the height of my career, like feeling the best I ever felt from a mental standpoint, physical standpoint. I just felt like I was just ready for the next step of really making that jump, right? Then I get hurt and just so much fell apart. Team fell apart. You know, me not knowing if I'll be back to myself, in limbo with Nike, like, you know, and at that time I was in conversations with my own sneaker. Like it was just so much in the air. What helped me was just all I had was to trust myself and make that commitment to, I got to give the best chance for me to come back. You know what I mean? Like I got to give myself an opportunity. And that was really the best advice that I could have gave myself. Like, you know, being a huge Kobe Bryant fan, you know, one of the things he told me was attack rehab like it was basketball practice, like work on getting stronger in the weight room, work on, you know, not missing a treatment, not missing, you know, rehab, same way you would do with basketball. And that went a long ways with me. And so the best advice I could give when knock on wood, hope that situation never comes. But if it does, you got to give yourself the best chance. Like I know like in injuries, there's tedious days, there's, you know, stuff you got to do. You're doing it weeks at a time. It's the same thing, but you got to go through that. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, the best advice I could give is just treat, you know, every day, you know, as an opportunity to get better and stronger. And, you know, over time, you'll start to check that box. Yeah. You know, but you can't, like, injuries, you can't make it a mental thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Once I told myself it's sports, it happens, it's part of the game. And then when I came back, you know, I could have been in a headspace of like, damn, I don't want to get injured. Like, you know, now I'm playing scared and you know, sure. You know, like just little stuff, scared to dive on the ball, scared to box out, scared to go jump for a rebound. Like, you know, I could have been, I could have been in that space, but I was like, nah, fuck that. If I'm on this court, I'm myself. Like if I get hurt again, that's just you know, that's part of the game.
If you think you're gonna get injured, you get injured.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you're not thinking about it, like, it's more easy.
Because then you'll stop making plays that you're used to making. You know what I mean? Like and then now you're like you'll hesitate, and then that little window of hesitate, now you're putting yourself in danger. That's when you're really putting yourself in danger, when you hesitate of being aggressive or attacking the ball or like.
That's what I was wondering about, because like you said, you were like almost your prime time, you know, and then you were playing amazing, and then you got hurt. It's like can fuck your mental, like your life, everything, you know. And then like you didn't play for a while, and then you come back, and then you are playing great again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is so hard. Like you said, like you're getting scared what you're gonna do. Like, don't jump, don't do this, don't do this. But like, you know, that's a big mental. You coming back and playing with the same way. You know, I never had before in my life, but I'm like scared, of course, like everybody scared, you know, this if happens, how I can stay strong with mental, you know. I just want to learn.
You got me. If you ever need to reach out to me, man, don't hesitate. Yo, P, I'm having a hard time getting through this, man. I got you.
Yeah, I sprained my ankle in my church league, you know, game the other week. Jackie's got a bad back, so if that ever pops up, just give us a call.
Okay.
He got a bad sciatic. He called me
before PG.
Yeah. Okay. Just, well, you know, you got the leg, ankle, and then back, so we got.
He called me every other day needing advice for his sciatic. So
I need Ben Gates. But no, anyways, y'all, before we go, since you are a guest, we can't leave without letting our guests have some fun with our boy PG. And today we're going to do PG's always starting five, but since you are an international player, we're going to do the greatest international players of all time. Now, what we do is we start, you can pick yourself in this, okay? Go from point guard.
I want to stay humble.
All the way
I
to
don't want
center.
to like.
Okay?
Okay.
So point guard all the way to center. And since you are our guest, you get to go first, but only international players.
Okay.
Point guard first.
Point guard first. Okay. I can say Luka for point guard right now. he's been great.
I'm gonna go Steve Nash. Steve Nash has my point.
Yeah.
2 guard.
I'm gonna go with Ginobili for second.
Oh, it's pressure.
Yeah.
2 guard, I'm gonna go Petrovic. He duked it out against MJ. Backstory, if y'all didn't know about that. He was one of the players that MJ gave respect to, that didn't fear him and dog could hoop. Big time scorer, big time player.
Let me say, go with some Turkish man. I can say Hidro Turkoğlu. You got
I got you with
Stealing
that
He
one.
did give me with that one. He did give me with that one.
That's a good one.
I was actually a big fan of Hidu.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like he just could do everything. He could shoot, he could handle, he could play point forward, high IQ. Like I was a big fan of Hidu.
everything.
We played him my rookie year,
Did you?
or my second year in the playoffs, and it was. I mean, he was later and older in his career, but it was just like a wild moment getting the matchup against him.
It's like, yeah.
So great pick there.
You got
All right,
it.
stop stalling.
I know.
Chris Paul,
Yeah, you see what I did there.
Yeah, you trying to think and stuff.
My 3, I'm gonna go Dirk as my 3.
I swear I was about
I'm gonna go
to
Dirk
say
at my
you was
3. I'm gonna
say
save it.
that.
I'm gonna go Dirk at my 3.
And why Dirk?
Dirk was that guy. What do you
Why
mean?
Just said, give me a lesson on why you pick Dirk.
Dirk was that guy. I mean, what do you mean? Got the
Okay.
pad in one
You go with
leg,
the
like
big 5, huh?
big 5. I gotta go big 5. You got Luka at point. Like
You're
we
right.
got to match
You're
up.
right.
We might have to switch. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with Giannis in the 4.
Giannis at the 4.
Yeah.
great
That's a
pick.
good
Great
one.
pick.
Wow.
So you got some length. You got defense there. My 4.
Don't say Jokic or something. Go for it.
I'm gonna go Kukoc. I'm gonna go Kukoc. I need some shooting, and really I can swap those two, Dirk and Tony. But I'm gonna go Kukoc as my 4.
They're not gonna move that fast though. Together, huh?
Nah, we not Steve.
No, I'm gonna go
Everybody
back.
Spain,
huh?
Steve Nash, just create.
Let me get.
And you can pick yourself.
Jokic, of course.
You
Let
won't
me
see
like throw that pass rim to rim. You know.
Yeah, no, that's a tough 5. It's hard to match up with that 5. I gotta go with Hakeem. I gotta go Hakeem at the 5.
Yeah.
It's only right.
Yeah, it's a little that's cheating though. Hakeem play for America too, so like, you know.
Thank you.
It's okay though.
I can't use Hakeem there.
You can.
Okay. All right. Well, that wraps it up right there. Hey, you are the first guest to come through and receive some merch from Podcast P. So right here we got some hats, shirts,
Love it.
sweater.
Love it.
Hey, that is a wrap. Appreciate you again, brother. And best of luck to you, man.
Thank you, man.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
glad to be here.